Hey friends, what's up? What's good? Welcome back to my channel. Hello, if you're new here, my name is Chanel. I'm your movie watching BFF. This is my reaction and commentary channel, the channel where we watch movies together, and I let you know what's going on in my head the whole time I'm watching them, and we do it with a filmmaking thinking cap, with our filmmaking thinking caps on, because why not? Life's too short. Anyway, today we continue our Hollow Watches on the channel. I don't usually go crazy with the theme. As you can tell, I'm not much of a decorator, because I don't like cleaning it up. I am vowing to do a few Hollow Watches. So we caught The Mist, we caught Shaun of the Dead, and now we are catching An American Werewolf in London. It is from 81, I think. You know what? Let's go to the IMDb. And on that note, don't forget to stick around till the end of one of my videos because we will do the IMDb movie trivia together. Okay, 1981. I think it's a John Landis film. And it's very funny because a couple years ago, I swore off his movies. I said, I'm kind of done. So it's written and directed by John Landis. I just think his movies are a level of silly that doesn't resonate with me anymore. But it is known as a cult classic. It is Halloween, and I heard it's like kind of comedy too. It won an Oscar. And I just kind of want to get back to the 80s right now and see some practical effects because we are just swimming in CGI land these days. So honestly, I have no problems doing this. I'm excited for some practical effects. I know that that's probably coming and I'm freaking ready. So we'll see. We'll see if I like it. And from hater to lover, I don't know. We'll see. Next order of business is to thank the members who sit on my $15 tier on Patreon. Because they're on that tier, they get a special shout out. If you would like to join them, that link is in the description box below. I would love to see you over there. That would be really nice. So this month we are thanking Random Homebrew, Jose, Jesse Pennick, Brutally Goofy Buddha, Nick, Wayne S. Gallagher, Sonic Paintbrush, Ashley Lou Perfect, SD, The Dingo, Sketchy McSketchington, Merkin, Carl Evans, Len Aquid, Daniel Johns, Smoking a Coffee, Snake and Nape, Jim Tackett, Brian Brasher, Dennis Mitchell, Rick Moreno, Simplexity, Muggy, John White, Cody Ray, Christopher Mitchell, Reef, Ethan Wallace, Tom B, Hemichanga, Grizzly Moore, Daniel J. Brooks, Jason McNeil, Vidal, Billy G. Gomez Jr., and Motodork. Thank you guys so much for your extra support. I really appreciate it. It's helping so much. And without further ado, we're getting right into An American Werewolf in London from 1981. You saw me. I'm so excited to be back in the 80s. Just this feel. Things are slower. Hitchhikers?
Thanks for the ride, sir. You have lovely sheep.
Boys, keep off the moors. Stick to the roads.
Lovely sheep.
Northern England first, Italy later. Right. I mean, we've got 3 months. Right.
Backpackers? Gotta be.
I think Debbie Klein's a mediocre person with a good body.
There's nothing mediocre about Debbie Klein's body.
She's a jerk.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who?
Don't you get it?
What?
You don't get that joke?
Oldest one in the book. I'm a little happier to see a village, gotta say. I don't love the wilderness.
The slaughtered lamb.
That's kind of strange.
Where's the lamb?
Slaughtered.
It's your fault. Right.
All right, come on.
You guys might have to talk to me about John Landis films and where this falls. Was he Animal House, maybe?
Very cold outside. May we come in?
Whew. Icy entrance, people. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Grits and beers. If it's something hot you want, you can have tea.
Then you have tea.
No, but I can make some for you, if you like.
Sure. These boys are like each other in the same font. Like, who are they? They look exactly the same.
Look at that.
Yeah, what about it?
Don't love that.
A 5-pointed star. It's used in witchcraft. Loncini Jr. and Universal Studios maintain that's the mark of the wolf.
Ugh.
God save the Queen, and he leaps out. But the plane is still too heavy. So the Yank delegate
I love the way he
from
says,
Texas
Evie.
jukes out the Mexican.
Good one. It's a real different sense of humor over there.
Well, what's that star on the wall for?
Oh, hey, tension.
Jack, we'd better go.
Witch hunt. Get him.
Should the world know our business?
It's murder then.
Then murder it is.
What?
It's in God's hands now.
When they go, they'll get killed for sure. Oh my god, Werewolves at Night? Is that a thing? I completely forgot the title of this movie for 5 seconds. They basically sent them out to get eaten.
Oh, please, don't rain. Oh, of course.
Do you hear it?
They're taking it really seriously, so I'm like, huh. Like, maybe this movie isn't as jokey as I thought.
Did you hear that?
The Hound of the Baskervilles?
Pecos Bill?
Heathcliff.
Heathcliff didn't howl.
No, but he was on the moors.
Heathcliff out on the moors. What movie is that?
I vote we go back to the slaughtered lamb.
Yeah.
It's a good vote. I don't think there's anywhere else for you guys.
It's circling us.
What's the plan? That's right, a lovely stroll on the moors. Tra-la-la-la-la. Isn't this fun?
Yikes. I'm waiting to see if this is gonna be funny or serious. They're taking it very seriously, tonally.
It's a sheepdog or something.
Right. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, that's serious. That's not fake. Well done, well done. Oh my god, oh my god. That's the practical effects that I'm looking for. And I'm trying to see how they achieved the werewolf. Whoa. Great job, great job. Looks great. What the? Oh, it changed back to a man. They were only showing the werewolf in flashes, and I think that that's like a practical thing that they did to make the effect look best. Very Jaws.
See him? Chart says he's from New York.
Well, I think he's a Jew.
What makes you say that?
I've had a look.
Oh, God. Oh, she needs to be fired.
He said Jack.
Well, that would be Jack Goodman, the boy who was killed.
Okay.
Although I don't see that it's any concern of yours, Nurse Price.
No, sir.
She like in love with him or something?
Your friend is dead.
Jack's dead?
Both Mr. Goodman's parents and your parents have been notified of your injuries and everything's in order. Appreciate how upset you are, but this is no reason for hysterics. The police have requested to interview you, and I have given them permission to do so.
Thank you very much, Mr. Collins. He'll rest now.
It's a really weird moment. I'm just like,
Appreciate anything you do for him.
damn. He's hostile?
How long have I been here?
You've been unconscious since you were brought in 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks? What? I thought this was like yesterday.
I'd like some tea, please. Maybe not, no thanks. Maybe later.
Really?
Has Mr. Kessler said anything regarding the attack on the moors?
Well, tell him I'm out. Tell him I've passed away, an old war wound.
Good lie.
Just tell him I'm dead.
Great little sidekick you got. He's real coordinated.
I'm sorry if I conflict with your report, Inspector, but Jack and I were not attacked by a man.
Two strong boys would be able to defend themselves against one man.
David, as far as we're concerned, the matter is now closed. We will trouble you no further. Good day.
I'm like wondering what this is. Dead.
Hello, Benjamin.
No,
No what?
no.
Well, all right then, be like that.
No.
Has the patient been
Give him a laurel and a hearty handshake. Name that movie. Oh, we got some tunes on.
No, really, thanks. I'm not hungry.
He's like, I feel great. I got a deer last night.
You can call me David.
Shall I be forced to feed you, David?
Oh, they're gonna bang.
Let's try a little harder, shall we?
Would you give me a break? Oh.
What is going on right now? Is this like sexy?
Will I have to take such drastic action again, David?
He's like, probably. Think I'm gonna not be hungry again in a few hours? Hated that.
I'm certain if there were a monster roaming around northern England, we'd have seen it on the telly.
I'd rather not be by myself.
I'll send someone in to keep you company.
Is that nurse back in? The sexy one?
And he at once began to say things which interested me. As he talked to me.
Puppetry is an art form, Piggy.
Is this why Frank Oz was in the credits? Because they show this?
All right.
This is a cool looking living room. It's very classic. Are those even werewolves? What the f are those? What the f is happening? Are they zombies? What's going on? Why was that like Scarface? This is another one. Oh god. Dream Within a Dream. That was big in movies in like 80s, 90s. They're like, they wake up. Wake up again. Come on, is he gonna be in the hospital bed this whole movie? Let's go. Let's get out and about. Let's get on the town.
Can I have a piece of toast?
Please let this be real. Like, let it really be him. I don't want it to be another dream.
You glad to see me? Hurting my feelings.
Oh, looks so good.
But I had to come.
Look at that. You see, it's like flesh in there.
The last remaining werewolf must be destroyed. It's you, David. Please believe me.
David, what's wrong?
Knew that was coming.
I'm a werewolf.
A werewolf? Your dead friend, Jack?
Yes. He told me that I will become a monster in 2 days.
Do you have somewhere to stay in London?
Remember, I'm just a working girl, so don't expect too much.
Oh my god. Is this appropriate? Any nurses out there? Is this real? Can you do that? I love London. I want to go back there. It's so cool. It just looks more historic than the US. Imagine I tried to call this New York. Classic me.
There's only one bed.
I'll be perfectly honest with you, David. I find you very attractive.
We know.
Perhaps you'd like to watch telly whilst I take a shower.
I'm so down. This is hot. Yes. Moon dance. 2 days. I love it. We have a ticking time bomb. He might turn on her in 2 days. I didn't know this movie was gonna be sexy. Lucky us. It's just a simple Thursday afternoon. One more moon dance with you, my love. I felt like these boys are reading like Dustin Hoffman from The Graduate. What do you guys think? Just like the type. Same archetype of boy. Man, if you will.
Ah! You're not real.
Oh, don't be a putz, David.
They did the reflection thing a lot in Shaun of the Dead, so I'm thinking that this was a reference.
I wanted to see you.
Hi, David. Put that down.
They got away with Mickey in this? How? I feel like he's a visual trademark.
You gotta kill yourself, David. Before it's too late. You gotta take your own life.
I will not accept this.
He's not doing it. No shot.
I will not be threatened by a walking meatloaf.
Okay.
Did you ever see The Wolf Man?
Is that the one with Oliver Reed?
No, the old one.
I don't think so.
Is it a good
Bela
one?
Lugosi bites Lon Chaney Jr. and he turns into a werewolf.
Spoilers.
What are you talking about?
Do you love me? You have to kill me.
I'm torn between feeling very sorry for you and finding you terribly attractive.
Do it again. Let's see that again. Give me one more sex scene before we end it.
Good afternoon. What can I get you?
Campari soda would do very nice, I think.
Sorry, love.
There's no way they have that.
Nasty business with those two young American boys, wasn't it? I don't know what you mean, sir. Yes, I'm sure I'm right.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, that's been there for 200 years, sir. We were going to paint it out, but...
Right. 200 years. As if y'all didn't scribble that shit.
I just want to check on the dogs. Dogs are fine.
They are so freaking still in this pub. They are so shifty-eyed and shady. They're all like,
It was a mistake. Don't let him leave here. There's something wrong with this place.
That much I understand.
got there. Okay, so honestly, tonally, I do think they're taking it seriously, and it feels serious. This does not feel as jokey as John Landis would have me think. Oh, the dogs always know. It's giving The Shining. Damn.
Earning too much money, getting in too much mischief.
In the end, it nearly...
Naughty Nina, starting in the news of the world tomorrow.
I want to see that. Ah, music. A lot of Moon songs. Third one.
I'm still not hungry.
It's so funny. I'm used to montage type sequences, like fast these days. It's like cut, 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 cut. He's doing something. He's doing something. I'm still not hungry. And I find this to be, of the time, like very slow. Like it's a slow montage. Camera's just chilling. It's just interesting. Like, I do wonder if I'm correct that, yeah, this is just sort of the time. A trend. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, sick. I like it. I like to see it. I'm a big fan. They're really utilizing the cut to show us some transition, but doing enough on camera to make me really impressed. Yeah, I think they're doing it. That's so exciting. Oh god, that's so scary. I wonder if she's still gonna find him attractive. Wow. Cool. Great sequence. Blue moon.
We're going to creep up round the stairs and give him a right old scare.
I hope they get eaten.
There's something going on out there.
Come to my office, Miss Pratt.
She thinks she's in trouble? Maybe.
I'm concerned about David.
He's at my flat.
What's the number?
I'm off at midnight and...
Your number?
Yeah, she's not in trouble. Yes, yes, yes. Limbs.
There were no witnesses, no escaped lunatic. The whole community is hiding the truth of what actually
They were a
happened up there.
shady bunch.
That if he survived an attack by a werewolf, wouldn't he himself become a werewolf at the next full moon? Well, I don't mean running about on all fours and howling at the moon.
What shall we do?
I think we should call the police.
Mary, mother of God.
Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God. Mary, Mother of God.
The sound cues are loud enough to kind of make you jump a little. Little jump scare action.
I can assure you that this is not in the least bit amusing. I shall report this.
Show me. Come on. Prance out of there somewhere. I feel like I kept having the thought it's too well lit in here for them to bring the werewolf. I'm loving all of the old signage, all of the 80s advertisements. So fun. That nonstop orgy? Guys. There's boobs. Using that POV shot so we don't have to see, you know, the werewolf. Leave it. Leave it. That's a really cool shot. Another POV shot. Did we just cut to the zoo? Well, he survived the night. That's cool.
Come over here. If you come over here, I'll give you a pound.
I got candy.
Thank you.
I guess this is the comedy element that I was really like waiting for / definitely predicting.
A lot of weather we've been having lately.
Great coat. Great coat. 10 out of 10.
Where on earth have you been?
Alex, you won't believe this. I've lost my mind. I woke up in the zoo.
Very excited and confused, but he's not crazy, if that's what you mean.
Have you read the papers today? I want you to bring David here straight away. I want him in my care. I notified the police that we found him.
They have something to do first.
Haven't you heard? Last night, 6 of them.
There's gonna be a full moon tonight. I'm going to the cops. David!
Oh, I thought the full moon was last night.
Queen Elizabeth is a man. Prince Charles is a Winston Churchill was abolished.
Anything to get arrested. Shakespeare was French. I'm very into the ways to get arrested in London.
Come on, move along. Come on.
He's like, the monarchy sucks. Arrest me.
I love you, Alex. Yes, operator, I'd like...
I'm really enjoying the look at London, you guys. I'm just loving it. I don't recall ever getting so many sights. Give me more London movies. This is great.
And please don't forget what I told you about Mom and Dad. That I love them.
I feel bad I don't know this actor. I'm gonna have to look him up after. He's cute and I don't recognize him. I just feel like that's not quick enough, buddy. Yay.
How much is it?
£2.80, sir.
This is a very, very edgy movie. This is edgier than I could have ever imagined.
Hi, David.
The juxtaposition, like, what are we doing here, man? This is so good.
You promised never to do this kind of thing again.
I never promised you any such...
This movie's sexy.
Even if I'm not the wolf man, I'm crazy enough to do something like that. And look at me, here I sit in a porno theater in Piccadilly Circus talking to a corpse.
When I went to London, I stayed in Piccadilly Circus. I loved it.
This is Gerald Bringsley. Gerald's the man you murdered on the subway.
I'm a victim of your carnivorous lunar activities.
Carnivorous lunar activities. I like it, I like it, I like it.
You must die, David Kessler.
The sexy noises in the background.
Suicide.
You must take your own life.
Why are you doing this to me?
I'm trying to save people.
Why don't we get a gun? Don't I need a silver bullet or something? Oh, be serious, would you?
Oh, a gun would be good.
Yes, you just put the gun to your forehead and pull the trigger.
Very lovely little brainstorming sesh. I kind of liked that idea for a location too. It was pretty funny to have like literally like a, I guess like a porn movie playing, right? Oh my god, it's gonna transition right here. Take it easy, man. Ow.
Hello? No, I'm sorry. Bye.
How is this actually real? Little too late, my friends. Are these people crowding because they want to see what's happening? Like, what the f? Get out of there. Guys, is the film called See You Next Wednesday instead of See You Next Tuesday? Is that supposed to be funny? Not the head, the fucking head. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The decapitation was kind of everything. I'm gonna be so interested to see how they did the werewolf because they're kind of now framing the werewolf head only. So maybe they just have like a puppet.
Is it you?
He's like, yes.
They're going to kill you. I love you, David.
Ugh. They like instantly turn back, I guess, once you shoot them. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh, I missed Frank Oz. He's Mr. Collins. I can't pick Frank Oz out of a lineup. Kermit and Miss Piggy play themselves. That was fun. Let's talk about it. An American Werewolf in London. I have now seen it. You guys, that was well done. I am very surprised. I think I thought John Landis, this might be like a real, just pure, true blue comedy, just like all funny. And I'm really surprised. This movie, tonally, it takes itself seriously. It's not totally joking. There are jokes in it. There are jokes on a cut and jokes in the juxtaposition of how horrific something is versus like how light they're pitching ways for him to kill himself. Like there's like those kinds of jokes, but like the tone of this movie is not really comedic. It kind of takes itself seriously. So I feel really surprised. And I feel like this is really well done. I just don't know what I was expecting. I think I was just expecting a sillier time. And something that is a little winkier than this. This is like kind of serious. So this actually won an Academy Award for Best Makeup, which, yes, very cool. Definitely gave me my fix of practical effects, which I really wanted. Can't wait to look up how they achieved certain things. It felt very practical. It felt like there was like puppets and animatronic work and real true blue horror makeup. So I had a lot of fun. I didn't really recognize these actors at all. Mr. Collins. Oh, yeah, that was Frank Oz. Oh, my God, the bald guy. I should have known that. I want to immediately go to trivia. I can't really figure out what to say. Budget? I have no idea. I truly have no idea. 10 million US? I'm going to say probably lower. Okay, 10 million. That was the guess. I am mostly wondering what this did in 1981. Like, was this supposed to be a big movie? Was it supposed to be a small movie? Was it a small movie and it became a big movie? I need to kind of know, like, what were people saying and feeling about this movie in 81? Let's go to the trivia section. Due to the controversial lack of recognition for the Elephant Man from 1980, makeup and industry technological contributions became recognized by the Academy Awards in 1981. Makeup artist Rick Baker was the first to receive an Oscar in the new category. Very cool. Rick Baker claimed to have been disappointed by the amount of time spent shooting the face-changing shot for the transformation, after having spent months working on the mechanism. John Landis only required one take lasting about 7 seconds. Baker felt he had wasted his time until seeing the film with an audience that applauded during that 1 7-second shot. That was cool. So it was like a whole mechanism for change. Oh my gosh, David Naughton was cast because John Landis had seen him in a television commercial for Dr. Pepper. However, Naughton was later let go by Dr. Pepper because of his nude scenes in this film. Yeah, this film had like a lot of nude scenes.
Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too?
John Landis' personal favorite film of his own. Oh my god, David Naughton was really running naked around the zoo. We were supposed to be done by 9 a.m., but we overran. At one point, I looked up and said, "Wow, why have you got all those extras over there?" They replied, "Those are not extras, the zoo's open." John Landis had to avoid filming any full frontal nudity of David Naughton during the transformation scene and dream sequences after Naughton informed Landis that he was not circumcised, even though his role, David Kessler, was written as being Jewish. I didn't catch it, but they did a good job of keeping things distant. In order to get the movie down to an R rating, Landis had to tone down the sex scene and cut out a part where a piece of toast fell out of Jack's undead throat. Oh. He also edited out a scene where the werewolf kills the 3 homeless men after preview audiences freaked out. He later regrets the edit. Oh, I think the toast would have been cool. More killing would have been cool. More graphic killing would have been cool. I think if this were made today, we could have gotten away with more of the killing. Maybe not the sex, but the killing. Whoa, I didn't know this. Michael Jackson was so bowled over by this movie, most especially by the makeup and visual effects, he insisted on hiring the responsible personnel for his planned music video, Michael Jackson Thriller. When John Landis agreed to direct his first music video, he brought on board his foremost werewolf crew, including Robert Painter, cinematographer, Elmer Bernstein, Rick Baker, and his wife Deborah Nadelman, costume. Whoa. The reason John Landis chose London as the setting was because London was horror central, of course, home of Jack the Ripper, Jekyll and Hyde. So I wanted all that Victorian Gothic, but I also wanted to show the real London of 1981. This is like the most surprising, amazing part of this film, you guys, for me personally. I really feel like we got such a look at 1981 London. I'm really grateful for it. It's something that I've like almost never seen before, and I was really struck by it. And I just don't recall in recent years seeing a movie that like really highlights a place so much for me. That could just be me. That could just be my personal experience of never really seeing movies like that. But you're going to have to let me know, and you're going to have to comment any more like London movies. I think that could be great. This is a fun note for the comedy. Griffin Dunne was advised that he was always to be encouraging, optimistic, and cheerful as a member of the undead, no matter what stage of his ghastly corporal decay. Oh my gosh, during a preview of the film, the Marquis said, from the director of National Lampoon's Animal House. Because of this, many people in the audience thought they were seeing a comedy, me included. Reportedly, people ran out of the theater when they discovered it was a horror film because they were frightened. I 110% thought I was seeing a comedy, and it's not a comedy. Oh my gosh, the Porn Theater was written by John Landis in 1968, was supposed to be a theater that showed old cartoons. By the time he shot the film in 1980, the cartoon theaters in London were replaced by porn theaters, so he adjusted the script accordingly. Okay, let's see if we can read up on the transformation. The transformation scene where David falls on all fours, his back mutates, showing bones cracking and rearranging themselves, was built from the lower neck to the glutes. Okay, and this involved various pneumatically maneuvered spine and bone shapes and independent vertebrae mechanisms, as well as moving shoulder forms. The airlines of the rams all converged at a large plywood board. Subtle transforming effects were also provided by small bladders included within overlapping layers beneath the skin. It was the most complex puppet of the sequence and needed at least 10 or more crew members to operate it in proper coordination. Whew. So, kind of confirming practical effects, they built a bunch of puppets, each meant for a different insert shot. So there's a puppet of just the back, we've learned. The attack scene, Griffin Dunne was just going for it with the screams because he knew that John Landis wanted. Dunne noted it was just half of a wolf on a wheelbarrow. But the primitive nature of the effect was buoyed by the intensity of the performance. The fake porno movie See You Next Wednesday was the first thing to be filmed during production. So good. Oh my god, picking up the Mickey Mouse figurine and saying in a high-pitched voice, "Hi, David," wasn't scripted but made up on the spot by Griffin Dunne. This is such a cool straddling the line of two genres for me. It says financiers believed that Landis' script was too frightening to be a comedy and too funny to be a horror film. I think it's a horror film with comedy in it. What do you guys think? Comment below. How would you categorize this one? And you know what? We don't even really have to categorize it. I just think it's fun. The 2-minute transformation sequence where Kessler strips down before agonizingly turning into a werewolf is still considered one of the best in cinematic history in terms of practical special effects. Okay, this movie has so much trivia that I really do need to just call it, which makes me sad. So you have now seen my reaction to An American Werewolf in London. So now I want to hear from you. Comment below, what were you doing? Where were you? Who were you with when you first caught this? Let me know, how big was this movie, or was it kind of quiet and then it blew up later? I'm really, really curious. If you want to see my full length to this, Patreon information description box below. If you haven't already, please, please, please consider subscribing. It really supports me and the work I'm trying to do on the channel. And with that being said, I'm going to go eat. No, not like a question. I'm going to go eat.